Hello, welcome back. I am Steven, your keeper for this evening. We're at An Amazing Escape in McDonough, Georgia. We're here with Neil.
Hello.
Robert.
Hello.
John.
Hey.
And Brenden.
Hello.
Unfortunately, Hunter is not going to be able to join us this evening as he is sick today. That's too bad. But last we left the investigators. So last we left the investigators, they were at Nigel's antique store on the pier. Where do you guys go to next? You're going to take yourself a rest, so you are able to restore up to 3 general abilities.
I'm definitely getting all my firearms back because I feel like I might need that.
Yeah,
Probably.
I will as well. I feel like since I am basically about to regain things, I could spend the last 2 points I got for the first aid, and that would heal them for 4, correct? Because the double.
You restore 2 points for every point you spend.
So I should get him 4, but then regain with the rest.
Did anybody lose stability points from the mob attack?
I am down to 1 stability.
Well, did you lose any?
No.
Okay.
That's one after the.
I think that was like the one thing.
Yeah, you lost 3.
Yeah.
Brenden, did Sam didn't lose anymore though, did he? Okay. You actually have to lose more stability before you're eligible for the psychoanalysis check again. So
I think he basically had. This is like the worst thing that's happened to me today.
All things considered, I got off pretty lucky being shot at. Oh, well.
Yep. There we go. That's better.
Oh, you can hear us now.
Anyway, you still have a couple places you have not checked out. One is the Borkowski house.
Okay.
The other is the stockyards, and the third is the red tower of Chandler's meatpacking plant.
Okay, so I would like to ask, because if it's nighttime and we aren't,
Oh no, it's evening at this point.
This evening, all right then. So we're not going to storm the gates until tomorrow, yet?
Yeah.
I would like to go visit one of my sources of stability.
Okay, so the way I've decided to do this is you have to role play a scene out where you answer a question like what is it that you're doing with your source of stability that recovers your stability loss. So usually it's like, are you going to help them out somehow? What are you going to do?
I would like to go visit my daughter at my ex-wife's house.
Okay, how old is she?
She is 5.
5. Okay.
Yes. Well, I say that she's my ex-wife, but we're not technically divorced.
Yeah, that would be scandalous.
Oh, it's very scandalous. She is, however, living on her own, and we still file taxes together, but we do not live together. We do not talk much. Actually, getting divorced back in back before 1980 was pretty difficult.
Yeah.
You had to prove there was abuse taking place, and even then,
or adultery.
Yeah, or adultery, and even then, that wasn't necessarily a guarantee.
Yeah, depending on what part of the country you were in, I believe.
Yes, exactly.
Very much so.
But I would like to take my car, go visit my
So
daughter.
so you drive up. What is the name of your ex-wife?
My ex-wife's name is Maren.
Maren. Okay. Right. And the daughter's name is what?
The daughter's name is Alicia.
Alicia. Okay. So yeah, you go up the door.
Who wants to play? Maren/Alicia. There's no takers at this table.
I'll do it.
All right.
So is this a strained relationship?
Well, we fell apart because we got married too early, and we decided, for the sake of our daughter not having to watch us scream at each other every night, we just lived apart. For the most part, she keeps custody, but I come and visit from time to time.
Okay.
Usually when I visit, Maren and I don't talk very much. It's I'm my daughter kind of thing.
So you're walking up, you knock on the door, you see that Maren opens up the door, and you see that she is in a cooking smock. She's got a bandana tied around her hair. She's got a cigarette she's holding in her hand, and she says, "Henry, what are you doing here?"
I hate dropping in.
It's 7 p.m. in the evening.
I know, Maren. I hate dropping in so late and unannounced like this, but something kind of important has come up, and I might be away for a little.
God, is that blood?
What that? Oh no, it's
She's pointing to the bullet wound in your arm.
I was like, oh no, it was lowlifes at a meat packing plant.
She gives you a stern look. What have you gotten yourself into this time? You know, you said you stopped pursuing these crazy stories. This is part of the reason. This step in the first place, you know. Like, I can't keep having this. A husband coming home with bullet holes in him.
I know, Marin. I understand it. And believe me when I say I didn't intentionally walk into this one. I was kind of roped. But I might be having to leave for a little while out of state. And I kind of wanted to not only say, goodbye and good luck to you, but maybe spend a little bit of time with our girl.
You walk upstairs. It is, so Marin brings, let's go ahead and roll it back. So Marin brings you in the kitchen. She says, you want anything to eat while you're here?
I wouldn't want to bother you too very much. If it's
she doesn't listen to you. It was pro forma. She actually sets out a PB&J sandwich. And she says, unfortunately, didn't have enough money for the jelly.
Oh, that's still rather nice.
Even as a middle class individual such yourself, you probably devote some of your money splitting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
She works part time cleaning, but she doesn't she hasn't been able to land a job. She's trying to make ends meet any way she can.
Of course, I'm middle class, so I help out when I can. I'm not heartless. I want our daughter growing up with a good life.
Yes. So she finished that, and then you go upstairs, and Alicia's already brushing her teeth, getting ready for bed. So you can go in there and. You can tuck her in tonight. So what bedtime story do you tell your daughter?
Tell her the one where you shoot the boy in the face.
Yes, actually, make me a stability test.
No, why did you bastard?
The boy you shot yesterday was not much older than well, it was like 12 years old.
I have no moral consequences for that action.
Oh no, it'll still come back to haunt you. Make a stability test. It's not gonna be terrible.
As Mr. Shellshock would tell you.
Well, I meant once, so a loss of anything puts me at shaky.
Roll.
No! It would have been a 5. But it
would have been a 5.
It hit the crack, though. 6!
Yes, you're fine.
Oh my god. Still no moral consequences.
So what story do you tell your daughter?
Sugar. I pull out a book of Beatrix Potter's bedtime stories, and I tell her the tale of Briar Rabbit. After, of course, checking up on her, how's she been, what's she been doing, has she been, treated well enough, yada yada yada.
So you tell her the story. She listens intently. She looks at you with those big blue eyes of hers, and you close up the book, and she says, "Thank you, Daddy." And as you're about to leave, she grabs your leg, and she looks kind of frightened. She says, "Before you go, you check under my bed for monsters."
In my head, I'm going, yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah,
I've actually fought those today.
So you look under the bed.
Sure enough,
you see a cow skull with glowing red eyes.
Oh no!
You blink and it's gone.
She doesn't
make a visibility test.
No! This is supposed to replenish that.
It will eventually.
It's better give you like 4 back. Oh no, I didn't even 3.
1. Take 1.
Okay, now I'm shaking. So
you're shaking.
My
you
hands
check
are
again.
literally doing these.
You check again. It's not there. Maybe you're just seeing things. You stand up and she says, "Is there anything there?"
I go, "No, darling.
Thank you, Daddy."
Safe as heaven.
And she gives you a little peck on the cheek, and she beds down for the night. You walk downstairs. Marianne gives you another peanut butter sandwich to leave, and you head out. Go ahead and regain 4.
Regain 4. Yeah. No, do I still lose
Actually,
1?
no. I hold on. How much did I say what this is going to be? Looking it up. Regain 3.
Do I still lose 1 from this? The checking.
Yes. So you'll have 3.
So I'll have 3 total. Right.
So the way this works is going to be that you regain. You say you're going to go see your daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're both your. Are they both your sources?
No, just my daughter.
Okay, then you just get the stability for her. So you can you can tap one source of stability per module, and that gives you 3 back.
All right, then.
Does anybody else want to go see their sources of stability?
Sure.
I know you, Brenden, you probably want to go see them. So, John, where is Frankie going?
I want to go see his nurse friend to play doctor.
Oh, okay. This is after hours. The shift is over. Sitting in bed with a pair of cigarettes. So
I think I got all these athletics.
So what do you talk to your significant other about after engaging in passionate love?
Well, the last time we talked, she was inquiring about the stories from yesteryear. So, sharing, it seems like some things are starting to open back up, similar to the past. Seems about what's this probably going to drive towards. Yeah, he's basically
It's something
opening
new
up.
you're
It's
adding
like,
to the story.
so
You're going to tell her that monsters exist? Yeah.
I'm not saying that monsters exist, but I'm saying
No. This is how are you coping? This is
how I cope.
this is how you get your stability back. So the question is, how are you coping? I mean, yeah,
he's opening up about it, but he's just basically sharing. There are strange things happening in this world, and it seems, despite the time between the last encounter, I haven't fully escaped them. Apparently.
So is that what you're going to tell her?
Mm-hmm.
She says, you never did tell me what happened in France. And she kind of strokes her shoulder and she says, you could tell me. You can get it off your chest.
It's a hard thing to tell because, hell, even after spending some time trying to figure that out, I still don't know what the hell that was.
That don't tell me nothing. You're avoiding me again as usual.
You know how you always have those mental cases and crazy hobos out on the road talking something that you can't even grasp what they're trying to throw out there. It makes so little sense.
Yeah, I see them go through the ward occasionally. The docs tie them down and shoot them through a juice. It's electrotherapy.
Yeah.
She's talking about electrotherapy.
Well, when they tend to organize, it's never a pretty sight, and that seems to be what I've encountered.
Organize? What do you mean by organize?
He's
Open up yourself, man.
He's trying to figure how to open this up to like a significant degree.
Thought I'd get some fucked up shit, man.
Alright, so you glance into the closet and you can see what appears to be a claw, just like slowly reaching out.
Oh, jeez.
Make me a stability test.
4.
Yep, you're fine. So you blink again and it's gone. You must be seeing things.
It's just a mad world out there, honey. When crazy guys like to jump together and make a band of some occult crap, you never know what you encounter.
Okay.
Tell her you saw a man ripped open.
I mean, that sounds about normal. He was in war. No, but it also happened today. So, hey, there you go.
Okay.
Sometimes getting it off your chest is what it takes to...
Yeah.
So, will Frankie do that?
Okay. She seems a little shocked, but you tell her. She doesn't say anything. She just gets out of bed, puts on a robe, and goes downstairs.
And then the orderlies come back.
She seems a little distant. Make me a stability.
Hi.
Yeah, she'll come around.
Yeah, sure.
You put your socks and shoes back on, get dressed back again, and you head out the door.
All right.
Nigel.
I regain any from that? Or?
Take 3.
All right.
They quite make it to.
So, which way of your source of stability?
I'm actually going to go back to my residence. I'll call up Liam Humphreys,
Okay.
who is a professor of history at the University of Chicago.
You call him up,
Yeah, call him up, an
right.
Oxford buddy of mine.
and he says, Nigel, old chap, how are you doing this evening?
Doing quite well. Why don't you, I'll have my driver come out there and come on over to the house for a while.
Oh, splendid. So, he gets in the car and brings back over here. So,
I open up a bottle of gin. We share it.
oh, a gin, really?
Yeah. Gin
Okay.
tonic.
You know that this is still prohibition, right?
I know.
Ears of the rich elite, he cares not of your petty laws.
So the professor looks it down. He gives an inspecting whiff, and he arches his eyebrows and says,
We're British.
Right, so he says, I came across some interesting artifacts the other day. The late Mayan period.
Oh, I have as well.
Oh, you show us.
And I'll actually, I'll still keep the piece of leather tucked away very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show him the dagger. I'm like, tell him, this looks exactly like a Mayan sacrificial dagger. There's only one problem with it. It doesn't seem to be quite old enough. I've yet to figure out.
Alright, so he takes a look at it and inspects it over and says, wow, this is very fascinating.
Just don't read it out loud.
Well, he hasn't shown him the piece of leather on it.
Yeah.
Tell me, why is it that you got into antiques in the first place? You've always had such a passion for it.
Oh, absolutely. I've always been fascinated by the tribals and how they.
Oh, yes, the tribals, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll talk about our ties at Oxford and the shenanigans we got into back then. And talk about the other. Ask him what he's doing with his teachings.
Oh, well, you see, I got some recent pieces from Papua New Guinea. Apparently, they practice cannibalism. You would believe the rituals they undergo sometimes. They actually crack open the chest. And he starts going on in explicit detail. Like this ability test. As you think back to the meat monster.
That cracked open your chest.
Yeah.
as you stroke your side a little bit. Take one. But after he finishes, you're able to shake your head free and you kind of close that up and bid each other adieu after the evening. So
And
regain 3.
Yeah. And as he leaves, I will call up Olga Romanovna.
Yeah.
Let's just say we'll convert like the Greeks of old.
Okay. So, Brenden, who does Samuel go to for source of stability?
This is one of those I can make the choice of what's going on, right?
Yeah. So what you need to show me is how would you interact with them on a normal case? Like what sense of normalcy is it that you are recovering from this? Because that's how you get your stability back. It's not, you're not talking about the crazy things that you've seen. You're talking about what's just a normal day. What would a normal day look like?
All right. Well, let's go talk to Hands.
Okay, so you go down the street corner. It's at night this time. You probably headed to where he spends the night at. You see that there is just a metal barrel. He's got a couple of timber just thrown into it. You see he pour some gasoline into the fire. He's like, Samuel! Long time no see. Haven't seen these past couple of days. Get any good scores?
Not really. Not really.
Well, tell you what, and he pulls out. He has a couple pulls out a cloak. He sees a couple of broken watches. Take your pick. What would you like? You wouldn't believe where I got them.
Where'd you get them?
A guy's pocket. It's good old times.
This one.
All right, so yeah, take it up. Do you have any mechanical repair?
I do.
All right, make a mechanical repair test. Because you're already at 0 stability, so I really don't want you to make a... yeah, you fix it up, and the act of fixing it up, actually repairing it, it's comforting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something normal. You're just fixing a broken watch. How it got broken? Not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, but Hans says, I see you still got the touch. Come on, I got a can of beans on you. I need help eating. So he pops it open. You guys pour it in, heat it, and basically in the can itself. And
Yeah.
you guys pull out some sticks and eat the beans. So regain 3 stability.
Okay.
To interact with your source of stability. And the next day, where are you guys headed? Where are you guys going to meet at?
I will head down to the editorial office that he works at and ask for him.
Make me a. So you get up. So you're talking to Jonah Lang. This is just you right now.
Yeah.
And he says, Jonah says, Mr. Donovan, when was the last time you saw him?
Saw him just the other day.
Well, next time you see him, would you please tell him that he needs to go to see Special Agent Whittemere immediately.
Okay.
You see, the Bureau of Investigation were here. They're asking some very pointed questions about Editor. I've tried to get a hold of him through some other means, but no luck so far.
Alright. I'll spread the word.
Very well. And so, you look worried.
The feds are looking for me.
Yes, they are.
Worried.
So so where are you guys meeting?
I don't know.
Are you all meeting at the editorial office? Is that where you guys headed
I feel
out?
like we should meet at Moneybag's house.
Oh, back to Moneybag's house. Okay. So yeah, go back to Moneybag's.
That's our staging operation.
Go back to Donovan's
call
house.
in the small army of goons.
All right. So
Actually,
all of you
y'all
meet
met
there.
at my antique store.
Oh, then the antique store.
All right, antique store instead.
He built napalm in his kitchen.
I did, and I did it unexpertly.
Yes, he did not blow himself up.
All right, so yeah, we're there. We've been arrested, locked and loaded. Are the goons there?
Yeah,
All right, we got how many?
got two.
Two.
Yes.
Did we not tell them to bring a lot of guns and a lot of big guns?
They figure they think that two is good enough. They don't have any reason to think that it's some poor Polish family in the meatpacking district. I mean, what's the worst that can happen there?
All right. What guns do they have?
Oh, they've got Colt 1911s.
I would tell them get heavy gear.
That is technically heavy gear.
Yeah. It's 45 ACPs.
They're 45 ACP. They're +1 firearms.
Yes.
They are heavy weapons.
I'm sure they get their hands on some shotguns soon.
Yeah.
One of them has a shotgun.
Okay.
Just to make us happy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. I'm foreseeing me grabbing something in the near future.
All right, then. So we have what? 2 grenades and a napalm bomb.
4 grenades.
4 grenades and a
And a
napalm
fireball.
and a firebomb. Who has the firebomb?
He's got the fireball.
Yeah.
And are we going to give the grenades to the explosives expert over here? Sam. All right. Grenades to Sammy. Sammy, if you get eaten, pull the grenade pin.
I'm probably at least giving him 2 of these grenades.
That's why he doesn't have a gun.
Yeah. So again, he can approach this like brick.
Oh Lord! All right, I've got my.
Ready when you guys are.
I've got my 1911 locked and loaded.
And I'll have my.
Do you mention what Jonah Lang said to you to Henry when you see him?
I will actually tell him that I went to the editorial office and his boss, Jonah, Mr. Jonah, doesn't seem to be concerned for him.
Okay.
I don't say anything about that.
Did I say anything about the feds?
Nope.
Okay. So apparently, George Thompson was supposed to meet you, but you haven't seen or heard of him today. He never showed back up.
Remind me, who's George Thompson again?
That would be Hunter's character.
Ah, yes, that's right.
So he's not showed back up to the antique store.
The young man probably ran for his life. Don't blame him.
That's what boys are.
All right.
All right. So
All right, Sensafina.
where is it to?
One more thing. I make sure I grab a. Would photographic cameras be available in 1931? Like, could I grab? Yeah. All right. The reason why is because nobody's gonna believe me if we come across 14-foot tall skeletal meat monsters.
Yeah, you can
if I
take
don't
a
take a
photograph.
picture of it.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of it.
If I remember correctly, the flash bulbs, however, were like you have to change them out.
Yes. Well, there are one use, and then you change the flash
Yeah,
bulb.
and you change the flash bulb. So you have. So do you have any photography?
I think I do. Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
do you have
One place in photography.
Okay.
I have 3.
So you have 3 photography.
Yeah, You're such an eclectic hobo. I love you.
He's taken many courses at Hobo University.
Yes.
Physics, photography, explosions.
Oh Lord.
What else is he gonna do?
All right,
So
so
it's time to head to the spot.
it's now or never.
All right. Well, it's time we enter the chambers of horror and bacon.
Yes. The bacon shirt.
So I will actually have my infield with me as well. My
Yeah, you guys got lots of guns.
Yeah, so we got our Tommy gun and 2 drums.
But you haven't picked anywhere to go yet.
Shameless meatpacking.
Alright, so you go to the plant.
Go to the plant. Because somebody didn't mention that the federal agents were looking for me. Somebody with a phone that I can maybe call them.
The person who doesn't have
Get
any
more weapons.
Okay, so
weapons.
you guys are driving along, and you see that you guys are just kind of head towards your way there, and you turn the corner, and there is a traffic jam.
Traffic jam.
Yes, you're in the meatpacking district now. It's fairly early in the morning. There appears to have been an accident in the road. A truckload had tipped, and it's blocking the road.
Is there any other way to get to the plant?
Yeah, you could jump out on foot.
So there's no other roads.
Or you could drive around. Take longer to go around.
I don't feel like we're under any time limit other than there are things there that need to die.
All right, you drive around. It takes a little while because there seems every time you try to turn, you move closer towards the meatpacking plant. There seems to either be construction. Thought there'd be a turn in, but it looks like you actually get up to the street, and it turns out that the road is either maybe it's a dead end or if it just turns back around.
Does my sense trouble tingle at this point?
Not
I have
yet.
3 in that.
But it finally takes you a while, and you finally do make your way to the plant. You park, you pull up next to it. You can see that there's some fencing around it on one side. You don't see any evidence of an entrance on this side.
Gonna stay in the car and kind of drive around and see if we can scout out the outside of the place.
Oh, I should have asked Olga if she knew some
Like ways in?
Yeah.
All right, so you drive around the building, and you're kind of looking around, and you think it's like everybody making a stability test.
Oh, God bless America.
2, 6,
4. You guys are fine. You guys take 2.
You hate me, don't you?
There's no doors. There's no windows. It is a brick box.
Why would that make me lose 2 stability? Come on. How does this building work without doors? Ah!
Knowing what you've seen so far, a building that doesn't have any windows or doors, and it was the feeling that, like, as soon as you go all the way around, you feel a sense like a fog's been lifted, as if like, of course it doesn't have any doors, any windows on it. Like you kept expecting there to.
Oh, sweet sassy Molassie.
But that's what that's what the stability check is for. Is something has been playing with your perceptions.
Oh.
And you realize, you look back and you don't see any construction.
Oh, see, my sense trouble check is ringing on that one.
So it appeared that was some. You don't know what it was, but it was a straight shot here. But there seems to be something trying to keep you from coming here. But there's no way inside. You go around, you check it. There's no way to get in from here. So you're like,
I gotta look at everybody else. It's like, you're seeing what I'm seeing, right?
And the two goons are with you. They're like, it's like, I don't get it. What's going on, boss?
That's what we're
Yeah, it just seems odd. I mean, there was some construction around here, but maybe they finished up real quick. That's kind of what it is.
And what about the doors, or lack thereof?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yes.
No window.
No windows, no doors.
Is there like a gate in the fence, or is it just a fence around the brick building?
0-point evidence collection spin. You can see that there are child-sized footprints that are in the mud, but they've dried. See, it's been a while since anybody's been here. At least
Since about maybe like 2 days since
about yes, actually. Yes.
It's all right, boys. We got the shoot the child in the face guy right here with us. He's on it.
The two goons just kind of stare at you a bit, and they turn and they stare at you.
I'm not announcing.
Oh no! Oh no!
You said it.
Be careful. All right.
I've learned to do like this. I touch my nose whenever I'm out of character. It's like, by the way,
you should know.
How do y'all want to do this? Are we going in loud? It seems like we're gonna have to.
You plan to use the bomb here?
Not the firebomb. We do have 4 grenades. I want to say the firebomb for the meaty creatures.
Okay. You want to throw a grenade?
No,
That's why I'm asking the group.
let's save those for now. Which
I want to pose a question out loud. Are you suggesting to use explosives in the middle of the morning in the middle of the meatpacking district? Is that what you're suggesting?
I'm throwing out ideas like spaghetti at a wall here.
Is there any spots in the wall that looks fresher than the other place? Like something recently got bricked up.
You know.
Would you like to chip away at the wall?
No, because a thought just occurred to me, and I turned to my comrades and I go, if what I think is happening is really happening, there might be something messing with our heads. Because that construction, we all saw it. It ain't there no more. If that traffic jam was there, and it ain't there no more. What if there are doors, we're just not seeing them?
You've been driving around for a while, so the accident could have been cleared up by now.
Yeah, that's the wonderful thing is like to a sane person, I now sound insane, don't I?
Yes.
All right.
That's the point.
You know, actually,
Like with the speakeasy, there was that hidden door. There could be hidden doors.
exactly.
Because you say that, it occurs to you that's probably how you get in is through the cattle tunnels. So either the stockyard, the speakeasy, or the Borkowski house is likely to have entrances into the meatpacking plant.
Let's go to the Borkowski house. Let's pay the cursed men a visit.
All right,
Okay.
so yeah,
Before
It's
we
regular
do
work
that,
day.
though, I'm gonna stop at a
more delays. Aha!
Stop
I
it.
see your
Stop.
plan.
stop at a phone booth, and I'm gonna actually ring up Olga on the phone and ask her if she knows, with her specialty, if she knows of anything that most would.
About the meatpacking plant?
Yes.
or-
She says it's just a meatpacking plant. I don't know why you're so interested. It just sits there all day.
Darling.
Yes.
All right. Well, appreciate your help.
You also recall that there have been no health inspections. There have been no.
Anything.
There's been
evidence
no
of anybody going
reports, and nobody even thinks about going and saying, "Hey, maybe we should go investigate this place."
Except for us oddities.
That might, and based off what you've seen so far, it's probably because of the influence on people's perception.
Alright, then so we're heading to the Borkowski house?
Yep.
I have a feeling in the pit of my gut, but we'll find out if this feeling is right.
Alright,
Call
so-
it I almost said detective. I'm not one of those things. Call it a journalist's intuition.
Mm-hmm.
I have a habit of putting my nose where it doesn't belong. So, Borkowski house. We drive on.
Okay, so you head in. It is in a terrible, terrible neighborhood. You can't tell the difference because anything that
Please.
like poor is poor, but
Yeah.
for the other two, for the rest of you, you can tell that this is really a down in the dumps place. You can see that when you so where do you pull the car up to?
What is a hobo thing in this neighborhood? Is it?
Would you like to use a 0-point streetwise spin to look for hobo signs? Sure. You see on the actual mailbox itself, you see a little. Nobody would really notice it, but it says, "Do not ask for food or shelter."
In hobo language.
And basically in hobo sign, it's
Well,
basically like trail marks.
Shadow marks. Is
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
shadow marks. It's people. It's
Like,
stuff
you were
that
like,
people wouldn't
that's
really
an X,
notice.
That means don't come here, basically.
Right, is don't ask for food or for shelter here.
Like, you will not find it.
Yeah, not hospitable. Not hospitable. Yeah.
Non-hospitable.
The well-to-do should be just fine here.
The well-to-do should be just fine here.
But you pull up to the address. It's going to be the Borkowskis, and
I guess I can
0-point evidence collection spin, or bargain if you have it. You recognize that this place is even more rundown than the other places that you drove through here. The other properties that the Borkowskis have lent out. Does anybody have? Would anybody like to make a bargain spin? 1-point bargain spin.
Do I have any bargaining? You mind any bargaining?
I heard people do that. I don't have
Okay.
shelter.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want to spend it? It's up to you.
now or never.
Sure. How many points?
Just one.
One. Sure.
You realize with this 1-point bargain spin is the reason they do this is because if they can showcase, hey, this is just what it's like when you immigrate to America. This is what you got to start off with. Look what we have. It's basically a lull, a trap to get people to buy into their scheme.
Mm-hmm.
You figure, but you guess it's probably not as bad on the inside. They wouldn't. They have exterior that looks really bad, but they'd probably have inside that looks pretty decent. Where are you guys parking at?
I guess across the street.
Okay, right across the street. Stay within sight. What do you guys do next?
Unless anybody has any alternative suggestions.
You can see that there are figures moving inside.
There are people inside.
Yeah.
Are we trying to be stealthy or are we trying to?
It's up to you
That's
guys.
why I'm asking. Are we trying
Yeah, we'll be
up front or are we being quiet about this?
quiet at first, and we have to go loud. We go loud.
About a block down the street.
You can block down the street, so that's where you park your car at.
Yeah. Outside of any of the windows of the house, but not so bad that we have to jog a mile in order to get back to the car if we need to.
This is Chicago. There's it's in the meatpacking district, so there's not a whole lot of trees here. Like they're all
but
not taken well taken care of. But yeah.
Windows. Yeah. I don't want to park a mile away. I just want to park someplace that if we need to bug out, we can bug out. So we get out. My gun's tucked away. I don't want to walk down the street with a gun in my hand. We are coming.
Oh, I'm assuming that everybody. Like you have an infield that you have strapped to you. That's not hideable. You can't hide that.
He has with a big enough trench coat.
Yeah.
No, you're not hiding it. It's very obvious you're carrying a long arm.
Because people could hide Tommy guns. Yeah,
Tommy gun is a little bit shorter than the.
Well, it was also taken apart.
Oh, you have it disassembled.
Oh no, I'm saying
Tommy.
the Thompsons, they would carry it disassembled.
Okay.
They could easily.
Is that what you guys are doing? I mean, there's only one Thompson.
Yeah.
Yes,
You can take the stock off of it.
Yeah.
But it'll
And
take
the
an
little
action. It'll take an action to assemble it before you start shooting it.
I feel like that would be the smartest course of action, because otherwise it's going to be hard to hide.
I guess if we're trying to socialize at first.
I mean, I'm a hobo. I'm on plain sight, so.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you would fit in around here.
He just walks in, fisting both grenades he has. It's like, nothing out of the norm here.
Oh, Lord.
Borkowski, make us police check.
You guys haven't gone up there yet.
Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to hide your friggin' rifle. You have like a case that we can put it in or something?
You know what? Actually, a full Q case should be able to hold the rifle.
Okay, make me a preparation test.
Okay.
That you actually haul this thing out ahead of time, so that you can, because especially shaped pool cue case for a gun is something that is beyond your average kit.
You know what? Just because I really want this to work, and I know the way my dice, how I roll dice.
You can spend points if you have them.
I have points of preparedness, and I will actually spend 2 just because I want to make sure.
All right.
And dice hate me.
See?
No, you don't have it. It's
Good. I make preparedness test.
No.
I tried
It's one and done. So.
All right, I'll.
Good idea though, but you needed a 5.
With the way I rolled the dice.
Yeah, that's the one.
You rolled that too. I was about to say, hey, yeah, you want me to roll the dice for you? Hey.
I should have brought my DM screen.
Oh, yeah.
To trick the dice, like, oh, he's the DM. That will roll good.
That will roll it good.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, we leaving the infield in the car, or we bringing it?
Everybody roll me sense trouble.
5.
You guys have just been standing around here. There, you can tell that somebody is peering out the window at you
From the Borkowski?
from the second floor. Yeah,
But we parked like
a block away. Yes.
out of sight of the windows. I mentioned that specifically. I went to that our car was not visible from the.
Okay. Well, then there's somebody at the mailbox looking down at you.
Just straight up Colcock staring at us.
Yeah. You guys have been just standing around here, so.
Well, we're in the car.
Okay, fine. You're in the car. Still staring at you. And they turn around and go back inside.
I kind of like nudge and I'm like, hey, I think we've been made. Do I recognize the person staring at us? Nope. That seems like a guy? Nope. I go,
Oh, that one. Okay, I got you.
bring your pistol, leave the rifle. If we need to come back for the rifle, we'll come back for it.
I'll.
You got a 19 on the wall, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I got it. So,
Okay.
I will actually take the bolt out of the rifle, so no one else can use it against me.
And keep the bolt in your pocket?
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
smart man.
Done.
All right, so we get on out and we walk on up. Do we want to go to the front door? We want to try to sneak in? We gotta think our cover's been made.
Yeah. sneaking's not going to help much. So, you gentlemen,
So what are you guys doing?
front door.
And then nothing happens until you guys move forward.
That's it's Trail of Cthulhu. Give us a minute. We're preparing ourselves emotionally.
I mean, they're trying to be all sneaky.
You guys can just call the whole thing off and leave now. All right, so you go up and knock on the door. The door opens. You see this little old woman. She looks out and she says, "Go away. We're not giving handouts. Shoo, away with you." Do you step off the door? You're big. She's small.
She's an itty bitty little girl. Old woman.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my trench coat.
Are you wearing a suit? Are you wearing?
So far, he's the only one that's gone up to the door.
Yeah, I'm just wearing a trench coat and like a standard button-up shirt, and slacks.
At this point, my guy's probably wearing battle.
I said, go away.
I walk.
Do you walk away from the door,
I walk up behind him.
or do you go push through?
Does she seem like the type that would be kind of like swayed in any way?
No, give me assess honestly. 0 point spend. She's stout-minded. She's bullheaded. She's not gonna.
She's a crotchety old woman.
Yeah, she's not gonna. She's just gonna stand there. She's like just plants her fist on her hips, and she says, "Well,
I would like to walk up behind Sammy and
Bartholomew!"
tip my hat.
And you see walking down the stairs is a rather large man and a pair of coveralls, no shirt. He brings down. He's got a baseball bat with him, and he says, "Someone give me trouble, Ma."
Sam, where you going? Sammy, where you?
My friend and I have a few questions.
Oh, where is he?
You just shoved me in front of him.
All right, so you're up there now.
So yeah,
Henry.
then I kind of tip my hat and I go, "Good morning to the both of you. No trouble here. Simply inquiring about perhaps
Not interested. Go away.
purchasing.
Purchasing.
Yes, I hear you lease out rooms.
Sure. Yeah. Which house are you interested in?
Which ones are to offer? My friend
It'll
here.
be $150 a month.
150. Where at would they be? Up and down the street or where?
Well, yeah. He points out one of the houses down there. It says, yeah, that one. Sure.
You mind if we take a step inside this?
I'm sorry, but our house is not a showroom.
Oh no, it's awful chilly outside. No, surely you can understand. A Christian to a Christian.
Okay, let's see. What kind of... You have to give me a point of reassurance.
Reassurance.
Yeah.
I have to give you a point of reassurance.
We'll be second place.
All right, you have a point of reassurance.
You mean the two goons.
Number one.
So what he says, you know what? It's based off of. I could tell that you're a well-to-do gentleman, and maybe perhaps this is the best for you. Now, if you would like to sponsor, say, a poor family moving into this area, you know, the immigrants that come in here, they suffer so much, and if you were to make a donation to the Chambliss charities.
Where is Nigel standing at?
We're actually going to be myself, Frankie, and the two associates.
Do you step forward?
We're actually going to be second wave. If we need to go loud, we're going to go loud.
All right,
So if we get a signal from you guys, like, we're going to hit you in here now, like,
Or
we
hear
dropped a
gunshots.
grenade or something. It's time to move.
doing the brain thing.
Before you do that, why don't you come inside and have a nice cup of coffee? Ma just put it on the boil.
Oh, sure. Well,
So they invite you both inside. It's
quite
fairly
generous,
nice. You can see you walk by the two. You see there is two women in the sitting room, and they don't blink as you pass by the doorway. They just look at you. Their eyes dull, and you pass by. You sit down. You both sit down on the kitchen table. Says, "Well, just I'll be right back." And he steps out the doorway. Both of you make me sense trouble tests.
5.
Ma comes around the corner. She has a shotgun in her hand. And the big guy busts back in the room with the baseball bat.
My 5 didn't give me.
Oh no!
So
You recognize this. You can act in the first round.
I can answer the first round. All right. Remember, they're sitting just outside.
Oh, they're gonna hear the shotgun when it goes off.
I answered the first round. They're gonna hit the pistol. When
So,
it goes off.
what's your firearms rate? So, what are you using for combat?
Firearms is a 4.
Firearms is 4. Okay.
Right.
She's got a 3.
Yes!
Go first.
Young lady.
But the guy with the baseball bat goes first because he's got higher. So
Okay,
he's gonna
higher
make a roll against you. I'm gonna spin a 5 to hit you.
All right then.
So that's gonna be a -1 for damage. So you don't take any damage from this.
Yay! So he goes to like swing at me, and I manage to jump out.
It just kind of like glances off of you. So now it is your turn.
He forgot which bat he was grabbing.
Pistol's coming out, and I'm shooting Grandma.
Point blank range.
Point blank range.
All right.
The gun at Grandma's head, squeezing the damn trigger. Oh wait, spending 1 point. So that's never mind. It's a 3.
It's a 3.
All right.
You hit her.
All right. Now I had to roll damage.
Yes.
So it's a +1 because it's the 19.
You hear gunfire coming from the room.
You hear.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna. Shit, I'm not the car. All right, we're going in.
Here we go.
Going loud.
57.
So I rolled this, and it's a
We'll say it's +1 for being a heavy firearm,
uh
+2 for being point blank range.
So that's 3, 4 minimum. 4.
4. She's still alive.
What? She got a bullet in her head.
It didn't do very much damage, so you hit her.
What kind of a grandmother is this?
You winged her. She's not dead yet.
Iron Grandma.
So we go to the next round. So this time it's Grandma's turn to shoot. She shoots you.
Oh,
because you're the big guy. So it's a shotgun at point blank range. So if she hits you, that's an additional. It's a plus. It's +1 because it's a heavy firearm at point blank range. +2, and it's additional plus. So it's a +3. +4 if she gives you. +4 if it's.
Am I able?
If she gives you double.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. So we'll see. She's going to spend 2 points.
What kind of a shotgun? Is it a double barrel?
That's a 6. You get hit.
Again, what kind of a shotgun? Is it
double barrel.
All right.
So she's going to give you both barrels. It's going to be 9 points of damage.
How many HP are you at? Not negative.
Hold on a second.
Do you drop below 0?
No.
Oh,
How much for what? How much damage?
It's 9. It's
9?
Yes.
9.
Oh my.
You drop below 0. That's very important. Because if you drop below 0, take another 6.
No, I am at 1.
Oh. 1. This huge explosion goes off. What is so that's the first round.
Yes.
So what is your firearms rating?
Mine's 10.
So you're using 10, and your mooks are both at 5.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go ahead and.
I feel like they have a better firearms than Big Bubba has weapons. I'd be terrified. That dude would be a weapon master if he had more than 10 weapons.
Who?
Big Bubba with freaking shirtless self.
Oh yeah. No, it doesn't have quite that many, but
good.
But it's gonna hurt.
Murder some people.
All right, so
You're spending a lot of points to hit, though.
let's see. So Nigel, you're gonna be going. Out of the two of you, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
All right, we'll be using scuffling. We'll be using. We pulling out like a knife or like a stick or something. You're gonna grab
I'm
a
on
pot.
the ground right now, right?
No,
Oh,
you're good.
well, no, you got 1 hit point left. If she shoots you again, you'll die.
No, I'm saying like I'm pretty sure I'm down. Like I fall back from that. Like this.
You still have 1 hit point left.
So you're still standing.
You can still do
You
things.
can win a
You can
fight
still
as
do
long
things.
as you have 1 HP.
How fast can you run?
If you flee, you drop to the last, which means she gets to go.
No, how
before you.
fast can you run?
Can I run? About.
Oh
as
no! He's using the grenade!
Again, it won't matter. I'll drop to last, and you still pull the freaking pin.
If I recall correctly, throwing a grenade is in athletics.
But see, here's the thing: you don't have to actually throw. If you can pull the pin and then not let go of the thing, and then everybody's just going to stop moving because you just pulled the pin on the grenade, and it won't start the timer until you let go of the bar.
You got intimidation.
That should give you like advantage and a +10. Hey, shoot me again.
You say it. All right.
So you do what you want to do. I will jump out that window if I have to. I have athletics.
Do I feel that Sam is actually at the end of his rope? Do I feel like making a different character? That is the question.
We'll find out because. So what I think I just need to know what you'll be using. Will you be using athletics to use the grenade? Or are you going to be using? I mean, I don't recall anybody giving you a gun. Well, you use explosives to make it, but to actually throw a grenade or to use a grenade, it's athletics. To actually chuck the grenade where you want it to go.
Physically able to do this.
Do you have scuffling?
No.
You have athletics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You have athletics.
Okay.
You have huge athletics. You'll be one of the ones to go first if you use athletics.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing that.
So you literally could just you don't even got to throw it. Just drop and athletics run out the window.
I'm just writing out the initiative. It'll be just a second.
All right.
So if I was closer to the car, I'd go back and get my rifle.
All right, so Nigel, you go first. You go sprinting in. You get to the door, along with your mooks. So you can't go all the way into the room yet.
Okay.
But you can see that there are. You can see that you just see their backs. You can't really get a shot at them right now. But through the corner of your eye, you can see 2 women running around the other side of the kitchen.
Alright. Do I see any visible weapons?
Not where you're standing. No.
Okay. Being cultural gentleman is going to fight me in the ass, but I will be a cultural gentleman.
Okay.
Just, step up on the floor.
Yeah. All right. So Frankie, you can also run up there. You can get all the way to the door. So I suppose if you guys want to go further in, you can.
Yeah.
For the sake of expediency.
Do I see any other things other than the front door, like a window or something like that? Because I feel like, let's bottleneck all.
Yeah, they all run up. Yeah, the 3 of them, they run up to the front door. Do you want to jump through the window?
I want to get up so I can get a point of view of what's going on. If I need to shoot through a window, I'll shoot through a window.
Oh yeah. You can look through the window. You see that there are 2 figures running around the other side through into the kitchen.
Okay, but I don't see them.
You don't see them, no. You definitely don't know what's going on right now. You just heard gunshots.
I wanted to assess before I follow everyone into what could essentially be
A death trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the military thing.
All right, so you're standing by. Sam, your turn.
Would I be able to do both actions?
What do you mean?
Are you using athletics, right? So are you going to be using that to pull the grenade out? Are you going to be using that?
Out a window.
Or are you using that to run?
Pull the grenade out. Pull the pin. Don't let go of the bar. We would have taught you how to use a grenade before we.
You're trying to intimidate. I mean, you got literally the grenade in hand, pin pulled. Shoot me. See what happens. That's an option. I would think.
Then again, she.
I will let if you release the grenade, I'll get everybody an athletics check to jump out of the room.
Everybody, including the old lady and Big Bubba.
Yes.
How do you get more math? We should really make it work.
Never mind. I'll just go. All right. So
Just punch the old lady in the face. She has 1 HP. Just punch her. Just punch her. Just punch her in the face.
Assumingly,
yeah. That's the thing. It's
you don't have any side. You don't have any sort of combat skills.
Yes, scuffling.
No, I don't.
I thought you did. Oh.
I have various other skills. I don't have those stuff. But
Can't use athletics to punch her in the face.
Yeah.
No, actually.
But the only combative-wise skill he has is explosives.
And that's for making explosives.
Yeah.
That's not for throwing them.
Alright, well, pulling it
Pulling
and
the
holding
grenade
it and holding it.
Alright, so yeah, you prep the grenade. They pause for a second. They grit their teeth.
It'd be a real shame.
Let's see, Bart. He's going to drop the. Actually, he's got to go to the end of the initiative to do that. So.
Oh yes, Bart, drop to the end of the initiative so that we can murder your mother.
He is because he's a. Yeah, we'll get to him. Henry, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see. I've already.
He begins moving towards you. You can. Your turn isn't technically over yet. You can release a grenade.
I'm technically using firearms.
But anybody in this room, you're likely to kill yourself if you blow this up.
She emptied both barrels into him. Her gun is empty.
Yeah, she's going to have to take an action to reload it.
Could I just seize her and put a gun to her head?
Yeah, you can grab her.
Yeah.
That's a scuffling test.
So I dropped to the end of the initiative.
Yes, like Bart.
Well, why though?
Because.
Reasons.
If I do this,
Because you switched from firearms to scuffling.
if I do this,
Can I just put the gun to her head?
Yeah, you can point it at her.
Yeah, so that would be firearms still, yeah?
Yeah, that's a firearms.
Alright.
You don't shoot anything, you just skip your turn.
Well, I mean, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put a... You can't point at intimidation over here. Do I have it? I don't. I'm
this
trying...
This is the last part of this module, so...
I'm trying to get Big Boy
you might
to...
pick up Hunter's character.
I'm trying to get Bubba to stand down by threatening to murder his mother. Is what I'm trying to do.
Let's see. Do you have any more assess honesty?
Assess honesty. I think I do. Yes.
All right. 1 point spend.
That will be my last assess honesty. No, I have 2. So yes, it's a 1 point spend.
They seem committed.
They seem committed.
They are committed.
They are down for the cause. Son of a.
They don't look like they're in their right mind.
Hold that trigger.
I murdered for less.
Next week.
Well, next time we have a session.
I shoot the old broad.
All right. Right between the eyes. Roll because it's going to be at least what?
At least 4 at minimum.
Yeah, you kill her.
Yes, so,
Blam! Make me a stability test.
I knew that one was coming. Nope.
Lose 3. So if you drop to 0 below, that means that all your difficulty checks now increase by 1.
I am now at -2.
Yeah. That was rough. You just killed an old woman.
She was trying to kill me. It was self-defense.
Okay, that means that Ma is dead. 2 women run in the kitchen door behind you. They have knives in their hands. And they're going to attack both of you. So 1 each.
Do they not see what's happening here?
Oh yeah, they don't care.
I was about to say her brains across the wall and a grenade.
Their faces are in a rictus. They're spend 2, so that's going to be a 4 to hit you, and the other girl's going to spend 2 to hit you, which is going to be enough because you got a 4. So they both cut you. This is a -1 to each attack.
So
first you take 1, and she slices you. You take it's -1, so you take nothing this time.
she caresses you with the place like you just kind of jump out of the way.
She's kind of like a little spot on his back or something.
So it deals no damage.
She hit him with the wrong side of the knife.
So now it's Bart's turn. He's going to spend 2 to make a scuffling test against you to take the grenade out of your hand. So actually,
Sam have to roll a d6?
he just has to hit him.
Okay.
So
above it.
actually,
4 for his athletics,
spent 2, so it's 5. So he's got his hands on it. So you can't release the grenade. That option has been taken away from you.
But he has his hands on it. That means he doesn't have his hands on the baseball bat.
Yes, he's dropped the baseball bat. That's the reason why he went to the end of initiative. So you can't use a grenade now. You'll either have to make a scuffling test to rip it out of his hands.
Scuffling test to punch him in the head.
Or you can punch him in the head, but then he can make a scuffling test to free it from your hands. So the scuffling test, he's successful. He got his hands on it. Makes another one without you breaking his grip first. He'll get it in his hand. How that will go depend on how you want to spend your. So you don't have any scuffling, do you?
I don't have any scuffling.
Yeah, so you have to default on it. So it'd just be whatever you roll on D6. Nigel.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you go to the door. You can see the whole situation now. There are 2 women. They are stabbing away at Henry and Sam. There is a big guy that is grappling with Sam. He's trying to. There's a grenade in their hands.
Okay, so there's a dead woman on the floor.
Yes, the mooks will also go into the room with you. And they're looking a bit shaken.
All right, I'm going to.
They're mooks. They're used to this.
They should be, yeah. I'm going to direct them first. The one with the shotgun, I'm going to point at one of the women.
Okay.
And the other guy with the pistol, I'm going to shoot at Bart.
All right, so they're going to spend. He's going to spend 2 points.
Okay.
To shoot the guy. Misses.
Oh.
Actually, no. Sorry. It's a.
+1. 19.
Well, they're not point blank range. They're on the other side of the kitchen.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to be on the other side of the kitchen in point blank range. In that case, you might shoot into Henry.
Yeah. No.
But that's going to be a hit.
Okay.
So it's at this range. It's going to let's say it's going to be +1. So actually, that kills her.
Okay.
The other mook will take a shot at which said it was Bart.
Bart, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a pistol.
He's also going to spend 2. We'll hit.
Good.
And this is going to be a +1.
Okay.
3. Bart is not yet is injured but not dead.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to try and shoot Bart.
All right. Make me a roll.
All right.
Are you spending any points?
I'm actually I'm gonna.
They're on PCP.
I'm gonna.
They're cultists.
I am.
Here you go. Get the DM screen out. Trick the dice.
Let's see if
Other
this works.
side.
Yeah, that's it. You got it upside down.
Do you have to fully deploy?
fully deploy? You have to trick the dice.
Yes. I'm wrong.
These tabletop players are a very, very superstitious lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in games where you die easily.
So, all right. I'm going to. I want to make sure Bart is dead because I don't like Bart. So I'm going to use 1 point for accuracy. To it, I'm going to spend 2 points to do extra damage. I believe it was what? 2
Oh yeah,
damage?
2 points spend to deal an extra +1 damage. It's a cold shot.
You really want to kill Bart.
Yeah.
That
That one.
You got another one.
It worked!
Yes. I see it.
I'm telling you, it worked!
Yeah, you hit. So, and you deal an extra +1 damage. So that's going to be +1 for it's because you're close range. This is not point blank.
Yeah.
Point blank is arm's length.
Yeah, with the 357.
Yeah. So this is just +1
1.
plus additional 1, so it's +2 because you use a cold shot.
6.
Yeah, that kills him. Blam! Because he already took 3 from before.
Nigel just
And
there
they
like a monster.
so make me a stability test.
Okay. I'm definitely
Because
keeping
you
this.
kill one.
Yeah, keeping the DM screen up.
There's still one.
It's a 1.
Take 3.
I'm at negative.
You lose 3.
I'm at negative
You
2.
just murdered somebody.
He's the soldier. He's done it so many times.
It doesn't make it any better. You can choose how you react, but it doesn't choose how you feel. Emotions are tricky things like that.
Emotions are dumb, but should be hated.
Spock.
I was about to say. Emotions are illogical, guys.
Damn it, Jim! I'm not a gunslinger.
Apparently, I am.
All right, so there's still one left. Frankie.
Frankie.
You see in the window, you see blood just spray out of the kitchen. You see a dead woman drop to the ground. Make me a stability test.
One.
You lose 1.
You say worse than this. Suck it
It's a
up.
fresh body. It's a fresh corpse.
This is a system that really emphasizes that you don't be a murder hobo.
So,
Yes, that's exactly the point. You don't just go around killing people because you go insane.
So I got going. I assume I can't see them from this point.
I'll say that you can make it in. Like you can go to the opposite side, the side that the body just dropped through. One of the women.
All right. So there's the other Wonder Twin still standing.
Yeah, you haven't seen her dead, so you can push through the window, or you can go through the door.
I'll probably try the door.
All right.
Honesty. So
Yeah, you can run through the door. You can make your way around.
Trying to see if I can
There's a dead man. There's a dead elderly woman. There's a dead younger woman, probably in her 20s, and there's another woman in her 20s that is trying to cut his throat.
Revolver time. Do I feel lucky? I'm going to do a 1 point spend to try and hit this.
Because you're on this side of the kitchen, this is point blank.
Okay.
So it's not to hit. It's not. That means it's +2 damage if you hit. So you can still spend 1 in order to increase your odds of hitting it, because you still have to get the DC.
Mm-hmm.
Are you shaken, or are you? What's your stability at?
7.
All right, health.
Health. 12.
Okay, so yeah, you're still good. So far.
I'm doing the 1 point for now.
Okay.
I want to see how it goes, and I'm expecting some more crap to hit a fan. So
Yeah. That's
3.
yes, that'll hit.
All
So
right.
it's +1 because you're using a heavy weapon, +2 because it's point blank range.
All right. So there's at least minimum is 4 damage I can do on this.
Yes.
All right. So that's a 3 on the die. So
7.
7. Oh.
She had 5, so that drops her down to 2. She does not remain conscious, so she starts bleeding out on the floor. If you just leave them, they'll die. I mean, Ma's dead. Definitely dead.
I put a gun to her head.
Yeah, it was more than enough to finish her off. But yeah, it looks like they'll be dead in a matter of minutes. So
All right.
you can just leave them there, yeah. This scene is deeply unsettling because they just came after you, and now they're all dead on the floor. Everybody roll me another stability test. Yes, absolutely. All the stability tests.
5, 6.
Yep, you're fine. You're fine. 4. You're fine.
No, I'm not.
You take another 1.
Yeah.
I can't afford to lose anymore. I'm on -2.
I'm on -2.
Oh, you think it's bad now? You hear a noise coming from the basement, and you hear footsteps.
Thompson.
You hear footsteps coming down the stairs. You don't need a sensible check to detect that. You hear, "Mommy!"
Oh no!
Now you make the stability check.
No, why we just
Yes.
did, though.
Yes.
Me or everybody?
You, because you have a daughter.
No, you.
It sounds like a little girl.
I'll remember this in our next campaign, Steven.
You do that.
At this point,
You're fine.
Oh my god.
You steal
It ain't my
yourself.
daughter.
So what do you do next? It sounds like there's a little girl on the staircase.
I'm actually going to go back to the car,
Get the infield.
get my infield.
Yes, you run out. There's blood on you.
Yeah, there's
Put
blood.
the
It's not
pen
mine.
back
It's not yours.
Yeah.
So what are the rest of you guys
Put the
doing?
pin back
So-
in.
Put the pen back in, right? Because it doesn't actually.
I know I'm going to need a lawyer after this because I'm running down the streets.
You've
of
already
Chicago.
hired. Was it Goldstein and
Yeah.
was it
Feinberg and Goldstein.
Feinberg and Goldstein? Yes.
So-
You've already hired them. There's
Yeah,
They're still under contract.
yes.
but I'm going to be running through the streets of Chicago, putting the bolt in a loaded infield.
And then running back to the
Running
house.
back
Okay,
to the
that's
house.
what you're doing. Henry, what are you doing?
I motioned to the mooks and I pointed at where I think the basement is, the basement stairs, because I hear something in the basement.
Yeah, they go. They start heading downstairs.
There's
They
something down there.
They pull the guns out. They open the door. They start heading inside.
All right, then.
What do you do?
I go up and not going down with them, but I'm kind of like
Okay, so you're
standing.
okay. So there's a staircase that's leading up. That's where you heard the girl's voice.
Yeah, I
coming
ain't
from.
going that way.
Then there's a staircase leading down to the basement.
Staircase. leading
Okay,
down.
so you headed
I'm
down
not
there.
I'm not going down into it. I'm posting up at the door at the top of the
Okay,
stairs.
so now, John, what is Frankie gonna be doing? You heard a voice that said, "Mommy."
My guy don't play around with any children. He's going down trying to figure out what we came for.
Okay.
Mission on mine. He's like, I've already taken enough psychological torture from people today.
Watch, we're supposed to kill the child.
Not worried about that.
Okay.
So putting the pin back in
Yeah.
the grenade.
Why did you have to say that? Children
So no one's heading upstairs. So no one's heading upstairs. All right.
Children can
Very well.
hold nuts.
So you guys, you get back.
Yeah.
You guys all head into the basement.
Do we not? Does the little girl not come down the stairs?
So she gets to the doorway of the kitchen,
Not looking. Not looking
and
not
she
looking, not
freezes.
Not looking. Not looking. Not
And you
looking,
see
not
she's
looking,
just
not
a little girl with brown hair.
Not looking. Not
mousy
looking,
brown
not
hair.
looking, Not looking.
You're not. Are you like hiding your eyes?
No, I ain't looking over there. I'm going here. What I came to do.
As she pauses, and you hear her gasp.
Not looking. I'll let Moneybags handle it. I don't hear this
And
being murdered.
she starts letting out a whimper.
And I go downstairs. Rather face big monsters.
All right, so you run away from the little girl.
It's like, bring me the meat monster.
Rather have the meat monster.
I'll let Nigel handle that one.
So Nigel, you run in and you see there's a little girl standing in front of the kitchen.
Okay.
And you bust in the door. Do you try to get in quietly, or do you just walk
I'm
through
sure
the door?
The door is still open.
Oh yeah, it's open.
So yeah, I will run into the door, look to see where they are.
She starts crying and she's got her hands up against her face. And
Okay, I'm not looking for. I'm looking where
And
they
there
are.
is a staircase that leads upstairs. She's at the
So
kitchen.
you would probably hear me going downstairs because I go downstairs.
Yeah. I'll start heading downstairs.
All right, so everybody's heading downstairs.
Yeah.
All right.
So leave the little girl.
You just leave her crying in the kitchen. Oh man,
Sorry.
that's so heartbreaking.
Sorry, sweetheart. Your family was controlled by evil ancient cultists and death
All
gods,
right.
and we have to go murder the
So
people.
you get down to the basement. So the mooks come back and they say, "Hey boss, there's a couple of stiffs over here. And would you like to go over and look at them?"
Stiffs as in dead bodies?
Yes.
Okay, then.
You roll me another stability
I
check.
didn't say
Actually,
yes!
everybody roll me a stability
Oh,
test.
God bless America.
You're fine. 3,
Not the first day.
take 2, 4, you're good.
Apparently, I'm having issues with
You
flesh
take-
bodies today.
The reason you take 2 instead of 1 is because it's Eddie Chapa.
Eddie, no!
You see that his throat has been slit, and there are contusions on the back of his head. He's probably been dead for at least 2 days now.
So what happens when I hit -6 stability? Because that looks like that's going to pick up the bank.
If you hit -6 stability, you cannot engage in combat. You can run, you can continue, but fighting's going to be really difficult, and you also gain a permanent permanent mental illness.
A permanent.
I should actually. It's not. I really shouldn't call it a mental illness because it's not a mental illness. It's a mental. It's a mental injury.
All right.
Because there is a difference. There are mental illnesses and there are mental injuries.
All right.
Like you can get a mental injury from like PTSD as an example.
Yeah.
Like that's not just something you're born with. It's not like depression would be a mental illness. PTSD is more of a mental injury.
Okay. Then.
Just like you can break your arm versus having scoliosis.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So there is a difference there.
Yeah. All right.
You're not born with it. It's just Maybelline.
Oh. So anyway, yeah. So you're gonna start.
I'm at -4. Y'all see, I'm kind of doing this number.
But you look over. But you look over and you see, in fact, there is a small, narrow tunnel. And I will invoke everybody's drive here. This is what you've come for. So you can regain. This is a hard driver. You can regain 2 by heading deeper into the tunnels.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
At this point, they would probably notice a little change.
Oh yeah. You've lost this much so far.
Well, no, like I'm mad. I'm angry. Not mad as in, but like.
Oh, okay. You're angry. Yes.
Gentlemen, once more into the breach.
So yeah, you kind of worm your way through.
Okay.
And you see this is some cattle tunnels. It reeks in here.
Flashlight is on.
All right, yeah, you got a flashlight. Everybody has a flashlight.
We remember what happened last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are the organs doing?
Inside. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. We're sending the mooks up first.
All right, and you start. So you pick left or right.
Left or right. So is it like a fork in the tunnel?
It's just. Yeah. Well, there's 2 directions. It's a tunnel. The definition of a tunnel means there are 2 ends of it. So which side do you start headed for? It's just pitch blackness in each direction. But 0-point evidence collection spin. You can see that there is a soft blue light in the distance on the right. It's faint, like a pinpoint.
My vote's for the left.
Your vote's for the left.
We're going to a building that has no doors or windows. Why would we go towards a light?
What building were we in?
It's blue. It's like, yeah.
Part of me wants to send the goons that way.
1 soft driver for your curiosity. If you want to regain 1, you can go and check it out.
Can I say no?
And then you take 2.
I hate.
Maybe soft drive
for your antiquarianism. Allegretti had taken a picture of something that appeared blue.
All right.
He had gone through the trouble of getting chromatic film just to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Well, seems like the interesting thing in this tunnel is that way.
I'm gonna direct the 2 goons. We're going this way.
All right.
Wait, you said there were 2 stiffs. What was the other one?
They appear to be other just other bodies. You don't recognize them.
Well, how many bodies then?
There's 3 others.
3 others other than Choppa.
Other than Choppa, yeah.
They've been busy.
Not longer. Not anymore.
All right. So Moog's going up ahead, followed by I'm guessing our gun experts with the infield and the Tommy gun at the ready.
Yeah.
Followed by our grenadier and me bringing up the rear.
All right. So you see it appear 0-point archaeology spend. It is a Mayan pictograph, and you can it is glowing blue. That's creepy.
It's creepy,
but
it's not impossible.
It could be a phosphorescent paint, probably.
Could be phosphorescent. It could be lights.
I regained 1 skill for that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and for going down, I'll give everybody 1 point back as well.
Okay. All right. So that's I'm getting a little bit as we're going through. I seem to be resolving myself. I've gone from -4 to -1.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad, but you tell yourself you're getting to the end. You get this over with. You'll get your story. You'll get back to Alicia. You'll break the story. Choppa will have his light. His light. You bring down this Andrew Chambliss or whoever he is, and so you're like muttering. You're actually probably muttering this to yourself, and you have this 1,000-yard
I've kind of got this scowl on my face, and people might.
All right. So you continue going down the tunnel. You see there is a mound of skulls and bones, and you can see that there is just rotted filth in it. You can see there's kind of this little, there's like a little indentation in it where somebody's actually pushed through it.
Indentation. How big is it? Is it like a person-sized indentation?
Yes.
Okay.
And it seems to be blocking this passage.
So the only way to get through this passage is to squeeze through the building.
Yes, and but if you look back, you see there is another passage. You didn't see it when you walked forward because it's kind of cut back into the wall and it goes back another direction. So you can go around this if you want. But that means it will spend more time in the tunnels.
I don't like not knowing what's behind us.
Yeah, let's take this back way. This back passage.
What about you guys?
Just
what do you
to
think?
clear it out, make sure it's safe.
I'm with the party.
Yeah,
Because I would
we
hate-
don't want to get
I'm with
flanked.
the party.
All right, so you guys push through it. Everybody make me a stability
No,
check.
we're going to the back tunnel. The one-
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you head into it.
Yeah, because again, if we need to bug out, it would be horrible if there was something waiting on this tunnel for us.
Mm-hmm. So you head down the tunnel. You look back the direction you came, and there are now 2 tunnels.
Oh no. That direction we came? Explain. Don't shrug it.
You have no idea.
So wait, we walk down a straight line, we turn around, there's not 2 tunnels.
It appears that this perception thing is taking effect again. All right, so let's see.
Oh, he rolled a d12. I don't like that.
D10. All right, so you're walking along this tunnel, and you discover the remains of this guy. He appears to look very much like Allegretti did, except there are no intestines. The intestines are gone. Make me a stability test.
Everyone?
Everybody.
Yeah, if I go down, we all go down. Yay, 6.
Yep.
Good dice.
Good.
Dice. Keep doing what you do.
2.
Take 1. It's gross.
I'm at 2 as well.
All right, you take 1 as well.
I'm at 0.
Sam, you've been thinking to yourself, man, you've been thinking, there's something that you really should have brought down here. What was it? Something you really wish you had.
Some hobo gear.
Something that you think would be useful.
Rope. Breadcrumbs.
A potion of stability.
Potion of
How about you, John? What is Frankie been thinking about? What could he really use right now? Got to fit in a bread box.
It's got to fit in a bread. I was about to say a lot of really big guns.
I don't know. What's the effective range of mustard gas?
Okay, well.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not going with that. That's just wishful thinking.
How about actually a gas mask?
So you look through this guy's, you look through this guy's possessions, and there's in fact a gas mask there.
Okay, we'll go with that. That's
I'm gonna inspect it real quick and make sure it's good. You know, I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah, this. So you go as you go deeper in, you realize that either maybe the tunnels are shifting or moving. If you like to spend a outdoorsman point, you can try to make some sense of maybe get a bearing on your directions.
I will actually.
All right. So you do not lose any progression. So there's one more check left.
Okay.
And you want to know what? I was a fool because I look back over my character sheet. I did have points in library use.
Oh, really? See, that's why it's important to have your character sheet.
Yeah.
You make your way into another section of the tunnel, and you hear a clattering sound as you start walking. And you look down, and there is just a carpet of bones. You see the tunnel stretches out, and you can see that there are. Does anybody have medicine?
Yeah, the guy.
0 point medicine spend. These are not all cattle bones. Make me a stability check. A stability test.
It could be 4. Chicken.
Okay. So, no, you take another point of stability loss as you realize there's an awful lot of human bones down here as well.
Okay. With all these bones, we need rage fruit here.
We need the undead. Cleric.
Also, you realize that these bones are making an awful lot of noise as you walk across them.
I have stealth.
Everybody roll me a stealth check as you guys try to cross the field of bones without drawing attention.
3.
Hold on. I'll let you re-roll if you decide to do a piggyback. So piggyback is you pick the person with the highest stealth points, pull points, They make the check. Everybody that has stealth can add 1 point and piggyback off their check. If you don't have stealth point to spend, you add 2 to the difficulty check.
I have 4 stealth. Sam, how much do you have?
10.
So we're piggybacking off of you.
Yes. So the hobo is going to be leading the way. Does anybody here not have stealth? All right.
Nice.
So you're going to add 2 to difficulty check.
But you have 10. I have 4. How many do you have? 1.
You're shaken. You're at 0 stability, right?
So that adds 1.
That adds 1 to the
I'm
DC.
shaken.
It doesn't affect you. It's just a check he has to make.
So
if you two spend a point, it doesn't count towards his roll. You can make a roll and just sneak across this carpet of bones. Know that he's added a +2 the difficulty check because he doesn't have stealth.
And hell, I already rolled.
So wait,
5.
if he makes the roll, we all make it?
Yes.
Okay then.
That's what piggybacking is. So instead of just having everybody make the check, you can have one person make the roll with the most points they can spend in it.
I was about to say.
So you can spend big.
You have 10. Spend 5. I'll give you 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Does he? Have
No, you can't give him your points.
So
you just spend a point in order to benefit
piggyback off of
his
him.
roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he doesn't. So yeah, spend like 7. Because remember, you had 4 to whatever this difficulty check is.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's 2 for him, and it's the 1 for being shaken.
Oh, okay. So 3 at 3.
It's
So
whatever it is
plus
3.
So the most it could be is 9. So if you spent like 8, you're safe.
I tell you what, difficulty checks don't go any higher than 8. So if you spend 7, you'll succeed automatically.
3 left. So you'll have as many as I do, and will not attract any bone monsters.
That would be awesome. To not be attacked by bone monsters.
We don't have the cleric or the paladin here.
You have a guy with a first aid kit. Did you refresh those points?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I'm surprised you haven't healed him yet.
I was thinking.
All right, so you spend 7 in stealth.
I'll spend 1.
Yeah, you have to spend 1, and Frankie has to spend 1 to get the benefits. But since you just spent 7, we'll say you succeed automatically.
We're not even.
You won't be able to do that again, I warn you.
We're not risking that shit.
Because, yeah, it wasn't 8.
We're not risking that shit.
So you guys are like going along, and you can see, you actually passed by a chamber, and you see 7 of the creatures just sitting there munching on whole cow carcasses.
What creatures?
The meat monsters. They're 7, and they're just munching and tearing flesh.
Nobody make a noise.
Everybody make me a stability test.
Nobody make a noise.
Everybody make a stability test as you go on by that. And you can see these 6. 1.
I have -1. Can I spend?
No, your difficulty check increases by 1 because you're already shaken.
Can I spend a stability though, even in
Yes, you can. You can spend a
so
stability.
give me a +1.
Yes.
Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. So that's 5 total.
You make it. So you just lose 1. Who here did not get at least a 4? You take 4.
Oh shit!
No, I'm at negative.
That was super. You look back. There's 7 of them. Like that's the reason why you spend in a case like this. Because if you just know the results of that, the failing are going to be worse than what you spend.
Okay.
Because they have whole cows in their hands, like dead cows, and they're just munching on them. And you can hear the crunching of the bones, and they're just sitting there. There's a little rattle of bone. One of them perks up a little bit, looks around, and goes right back to eating because you spent 7 and they don't come in after you.
Okay.
I gotta look at this like.
So hold on. Let me see the $10 that I gave you before.
I was thinking, let me save this for the time where Brenden saves all of our lives, and then it looks like I'm paying him. It's like, thank you for saving our lives.
I do have a question.
So you're probably not feeling so great right now.
What's your stability?
-4.
Yeah.
Just like I would. What about you?
-3.
I'm the only one not in the negative right now.
Yeah.
No, you know who else is not in the negative? The sick kid who's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah! That kid!
So, okay,
Hey,
this is where it gets fun.
Player,
See, this is
player question.
My question is, what would
Did
have
he
happened
just
if
say this is where it gets fun? Break out the grenades!
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
where you-
somebody better be put away the infield, pull out the napalm.
Yes, I was about to.
Just in case.
So after what seems like hours of going through this perpetual maze, you stumble into a massive domed atrium.
Oh god.
It is a circular basin with ornately carved Mayan pictographs all the way up and down it. You can see that there is a hole in the top of the dome, and you see that there is a pale light that is emanating from the top. From the hole hangs a set of 4 chains, and at the base of it there are 4 pillars, again with glowing symbols on them.
Okay.
They are bloodstained. They're just splashed on there. You can see that there are 0-point evidence collection. There is a set of footprints.
And there's no shoes there.
So,
There's women's shoes. Looks like they've been kicked off at this point.
so
Okay.
In the corner of the
Photo
room.
jockey,
So there's-
if you're going to get a good cover picture for your scoop, this might be the one.
so it's a circular, and you said there were like 4
There are
pillars.
multiple entrances to this room. There's at least 8.
Okay then. So
They're in the middle. In the middle of the room, at the top of the ceiling, there is a hole, and there are chains that are hanging down from this hole. And you can see there appears to be like moist or humid up there. You can see like a vapor drifting down. You can see that
how
there's
many chains?
4.
All right then.
Everybody, make me a sense trouble test.
I'm gonna spend 2 points.
Yes.
Spend all the points.
That's enough.
Alright,
You hear it coming.
Spend 1.
Yeah, 3's good enough. Yeah.
4 and a die.
You hear chanting coming from all of the hallways, even the one you passed by. You hear
So you said
chanting
there were pillars as well, yeah?
and clapping.
Where's the pillars at?
Does anybody have language?
I do.
You know Mayan.
I have 1 purple
Would you like? You can hear the chanting. Would you like to spend a point to know Mayan to understand what they're saying?
Sure enough, yes, I will.
Yes. So comes the new. So comes the new.
So you spent.
So comes the, and you can see pinpoints of red light moving from all of the corridors.
So you said there were pillars, yeah? There
Yeah.
are 4 pillars, and they're just like
Yes, and chains hanging down. It's all in the middle of the room,
Oh, so it's okay. So the pillars are coming down from the hole in the ceiling,
and there's also
and
chains.
chains coming down from there as well. All right.
I don't like this.
The creatures are coming into the atrium. What do you do?
What the meat creatures?
Yes, that's you see them chanting and clapping
The
together.
meat creatures.
The meat creatures are.
The
And they're-
meat creatures.
Everybody make a stability test.
No! No! No!
Oh, 6.
5.
You're good. You're good. You're good. 5 is good.
Okay. Alright.
Would you like to spend anything?
5.
You're good.
Okay.
Alright.
So, but you realize that this room is about to get very crowded very soon.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a thing here.
I'm gonna do a thing too. It's called hide.
There's nothing to hide in this room. There's nothing to hide behind.
I can hide in the filth. I don't care. I have
There's no
concealment.
filth.
I have stealth. I can climb a pillar really quick if I wanted to.
There are chains. You could climb up there.
I feel like that's the trap.
You don't have anywhere to go at this point.
Yeah, let's go up there.
But one last hard drive. What the answer to everything is at the top of those chains.
I hate you at the current moment of time that we're in.
If you could either stay here. I'll give you 2 points if you guys at least attempt to climb the chains, because there's no guarantee you get up and down.
Yeah, we're really tipped.
Alright.
So if you have athletics, this would be the time to spend them to get the hell up
I
those
have
chains.
athletics.
All right, so everybody make an athletics
I
check.
got all the athletics.
I spend 4.
You spend 4.
Do I automatically see or do I still need to roll?
If you spend 4, I'll let you know, because they still have to make their decisions
Okay.
too.
How many are you spending?
I could easily spend 4 as well.
I'm gonna spend 4.
4.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna spend 4 as well.
Everything 4 in.
And I'm at 0.
All right, everyone spends 4. You all get up.
Oh, yes.
It's a DC 5.
What about the goons? What about the goons?
They don't have a whole lot of. They can spend 2,
Oh.
but they get up.
Oh! So, like, all in favor for getting out of here right now? And everybody goes,
okay, so, but they are wide-eyed at this point. They're like, boss, what'd you get us into?
We did not.
They have their eyes. So you guys get up.
And here's a quick question for you. Are all those meat monsters converging by those chains?
Yes.
They fall.
I'm throwing a firebomb down there.
Okay, you activate the bomb and throw it down?
Drop one of those
As
grenades,
soon as I
too.
see like all of them clustered together, yes.
Okay.
And Hobo,
You drop it down, you activate it.
Hobo, can I take a picture while hanging from a chain?
Sure, make me an athletics check.
Okay, then. I still have 1 point that I'm spending. I guess that's all I have.
So you start climbing down the chains to make to get a
to
picture
try and
in.
get a picture.
They start reaching for the chains as you.
How high up are we?
It's about 25 feet up.
Okay, then. So I'm trying to stay out of arm's reach.
Yes,
I'm not going
you gotta
to
move fast.
now.
That's
All
right.
right, well, yeah.
Five.
Five.
Oh my God!
You spent one. You spent 6.
Yeah.
You slip a little.
No!
But you take the photograph and you climb all the way up, and they're coming up after you.
No! Drop that!
You make it.
Both of you!
You make it up.
Yes!
You do make it up. 6 was what you needed. Otherwise, you'd be torn apart by monsters.
Oh God! Oh God!
You throw the grenades. You throw the firebomb.
Yes.
All right, it goes off. There is no need to make it. It's gonna hit. It's a firebomb.
Fire and grenades.
But this will also determine how much damage you guys get.
We went like 30 feet up.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's a firebomb. Oh no, you guys are taking damage. You are using a firebomb. Did you think there'd be no repercussions? Let's see. At your range, let's say, how far is... close range is within no more than 10 yards. Near range is no more than 30. I'll say you guys are near. So that's actually, in this case, that's actually a +1 to damage. So you all take 5 points of fire damage as you incinerate.
How much did they take? That's
Oh no, they take Oh no, they take 10 each.
So they still have 16. So we're dropping a grenade.
You drop a grenade. So you make another, drop another grenade. You drop it down there. Hand grenade. That's a +3. You guys are still near, so you take damage from the grenade too. The point of actually that's all reduced, so you don't take any damage from the grenade. I'm going to say that the chanting dies down because after that was yeah. But it doesn't go away. So you look around and you can see that finally the interior of the Chambliss meatpacking plant. And oh, it is aptly named. Meat covers the walls. Meat covers the ceilings. There is an ambient glow about this whole room. You can see veins pulsing through slabs of meat on the floor and all the walls. You all just stare. It's coming from everywhere at once.
No, are there any light sources?
No, and yes. Everybody make me a stability test.
What is this?
As one of the faces turn, you see the meat turns, and you see what looks like a face, and it says Henry. So what you get on your roll? You can spend if you like. And you see another one turns. And it looks like just hands just starting to reach out, just trying to stroke your skin.
So we still have that second grenade throwing against the wall.
This building is hundreds of feet long.
So we're throwing the grenade against the wall.
But you do see that from the other opposite end of the room, the light is brighter, and you can see what looks like a geometric shape.
I still haven't rolled my.
And you see a human figure standing before it.
Alright.
Oh, everyone make your test. 5, you make it.
4.
5?
5, you make it. 4, no.
One of the dice.
1, and you guys didn't spend anything? Okay.
I didn't have anything. I'm in the negatives already.
You guys fail. You take 1 sanity loss.
Oh, no!
And 5 stability loss.
Okay, so I'm at -9 stability. So I'm.
So now
The rest of you take 1 sanity and 1 stability.
We
Yes. No. There's no escaping this. This will forever haunt your dreams.
What did the moves get? One stability, one sanity?
They actually make it, so they take 1 sanity and 1 stability loss.
It sucks that we don't have video because I am physically shaking.
So you guys make your way up and you see June is standing there. June Mayhew. And you can see that her clothes are torn, she's barefoot, her hair is clumped and tangled. She says, I can hear you coming. Very softly. What do you guys do?
It strikes me. And I kind of stand up and I go, you're not June. Who are you?
Yeah, because that Colt check we did before.
She looks around. She says, "Oh, once you actually get up close, you see there is an orb. Do you look at it?
No. Actually, I'm looking
you
at
shield
June.
your eyes.
I'm looking at June.
You look at June. Okay. You can see that she has a hollow look in her eye. You see that her face is streaked with tears and grime and blood. And she says,
"Oh, my guy's the kind of idiot. With his curiosity, he would look."
All right. Also, you look around, and you need to make me an extra stability test. Because all this meat around you, this is looking awfully familiar.
Oh, no.
So you need to make me a stability test not to freeze up.
6!
Yes, you do not freeze up. That was a difficult test, too. So you are physically shaking. Like you start seeing your lieutenant here. You start seeing your fellow comrades like you're starting to lose it. Just a little bit. Yeah, that shell shock. It's not just for preventative measures. It's a double-edged sword.
Oh yeah.
She says it was just supposed to be a story. We're just journalists.
Question. Can I do anything with the spell there?
She's lost it. She doesn't appear to be like,
No,
there is only Zool. She's not got to that point yet.
Have I fully lost it?
Huh?
I fully lost it.
You are still somewhat... Actually, you got to negative 9? Okay. So, tell me what this... we are running short on time, so we'll just say that your character, just whatever you like to roleplay... but you guys hear a crack and crumbling sound coming from the direction of the hole, and you can see a claw reaching up on the edge.
So in that case,
so they're coming. You remember that you have the grenade, and you also have the ritual.
Oh God.
Now, which ritual?
The one that was at
possession.
It was to. And it was for all you have is what I gave you last time.
Yeah,
it's quick. You realize it only takes a minute or two, as you can see that the meat monsters, the Shambi Juntam, are starting to crawl up out of their hole, and they're starting to lumber in your direction.
As they're crawling up the hole, I'm just going to be emptying the infield into it.
All right, so he's gone into gun mania, so he starts shooting.
I'm doing the mad minute here.
Yeah, so this is going to be like a cutscene. So you're just you lost it. You start shooting.
I'm just shooting down the hole.
Oh,
you're throwing a grenade.
Where are you throwing the grenade? What are you doing?
There's only one way to stop it.
When shit gets crazy. Adapt. Time to do something weird in return.
Alright, do you start chanting?
I'll go for it, but everyone else is like in the negatives. I'm the only one that got a chance to
so this is your way to save them.
Yeah.
Alright, so you start chanting. And you hear the Shambichu Tom start chanting back. And then you guys, because you understand mind, make another stability test.
No!
You hear, we shall witness. We shall witness.
Can I punch him in the head and tell him to stop?
Yeah, you can make him stop, but the monsters are still coming. You'll be torn to shreds.
I don't like that option.
What'd you get?
3.
3? Yeah. Okay. So take another 3.
I'm at negative 12.
You're irreparably insane.
I thought it was... negative 13 that you are irreparably
insane. No, a negative 12 is irreparably insane.
Oh, Lord. So I didn't take another, what do you say, 2?
So your reaction is you're going to start shooting everything. You are now an NPC. All you see is meat monsters around you.
You just...
So whenever I say roll, you're going to attack a random player character.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm taking this away so that I roll a crap.
Because you go insane. Alright, so you start chanting. So once you finish the incantation, you hear there's a gust of wind, you hear a scream and a hollow echoing as the sphere disappears.
It's a Japanese version of
Ooh.
You also lose 7 stability and 3 sanity.
Oh!
And you feel there's something missing.
The dagger!
These people, it's wonderful they brought themselves here to be gifts at your coronation, at your ascension.
Did I not punch him in the head to stop the
Oh, you can punch in the head. You need to, take your gun and you need to shoot. You feel a compulsion to shoot Henry. You can regain 2. You can regain 2 or lose 4 to resist it.
Spider-Man, you're stronger than this! Fire! Fight it!
There you go. Since you're playing me now.
So do you resist it or do you?
You're stronger than this! You're stronger than this!
I could maybe fight this once because that.
All right, you take 4.
I'll take 4.
And what does that drop you down to?
-6.
Sam comes up to you. Well, Sam, what do you say? He's just shaking there.
He's got a gun and he's trying to point it at us. And he looks like he's fighting.
Can I take it from him?
Yeah. Do you have a scuffling?
Take the gun from him?
No, but I have stealth.
Stealth is not going to work. You gotta roll. Just roll scuffling at base.
Mm.
You're at your difficulty check is +1, so you have to get at least a 5. This is why you should spend to get these points. So at the same time, John,
Yes.
you can shoot him.
I'll have fun.
All right, so yeah, you take the gun from him, but you feel a desire inside. It's your drive now. These people can't leave here alive. They will be the foundation to your glorious reign.
I shoot him in the head. I shoot him in the head.
All right, so you pull this. So make.
I have 2 points in firearms in my last.
What's your stability currently?
My stability is -5.
Okay, so
I've taken 7 stability.
so
loss.
so the DC is +1 because you're shaken.
+1.
What's your health looking at?
My health is decent enough. No, it's actually not. It's -2.
All right, it's a +2 difficulty.
Plus
It's
2
one for
difficulty.
being
I'm
below
spending
0.
2, so it's basically just a flat roll. Ah! 3.
You miss.
Bad point blank.
Yeah, because his athletics is he's got a DC 4 to hit him. So John, do you continue to resist the urge, or do you embrace immortality?
Oh no!
Either regain 2 and start killing them, or you lose 4.
And that would drop you to 10, so you can resist it one more time. One more time, man. One more time.
You better figure this out.
So you're now at -10.
Oh no, this is your drive now. You cast a spell. It's your drive. Is to reach immortality by killing your friends. So, seeing as it's time, we're just actually going to pan away at this point. The monsters are coming in. Frankie is just grinning maniacally, and the scene goes black. That is a closing scene. So that was the Red Tower. Thank you all for playing. Hopefully we will be back next time with the Wives of March. Take care.